Hey Aries, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your June 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decisions for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Aries, feel that the rules are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Aries. Actually, you know what? I can probably move this to a better angle. Aries. Aries. Okay. Let's see. Can we? Maybe? Oh, I just moved this. There. All right, is this gonna be okay? I think it's all right. I think it's okay. Overall energy, 9 of Wands. I feel like the 9 of Wands has been coming out. 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. Somebody feeling tired, exhausted, but still persevering. Currently, you have the Sagittarius card of the Temperance. Being patient with something, maybe knowing that something is coming in, and you're just waiting to see what's going to happen. The Tower is the challenge. Maybe something fell apart, broke down, happened all of a sudden. It's all happening because there's a new beginning with the Sun card. I feel like this is happiness trying to come in, clarity, like I said, a new beginning. In the past, there's something that you have invested in with the 7 of Pentacles, maybe even doing some sort of review on the time and energy you've invested in something or someone. You have the Page of Cups on your mind, so wanting to say something, a sweet message, good news, or maybe even wanting to receive that. Your outcome is the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is happily ever after. Basically, it's harmony between you and somebody else. So let's see, what is this 9 of Wands? Why is the 9 of Wands the overall energy for Aries? You could be skeptical about something. You have the 2 of Pentacles just flew out. Oh, come on, really? Give me a second, Aries. All your cards fell. A lot of them fell into the crevices. Okay, you might be looking at a situation or just like waiting. Am I even able to get this? Got it. I got it. All right. So for the 9 of Wands, why is the 9 of Wands here? 2 of Pentacles. There might be a lot going on. You might be feeling tired, exhausted. Maybe there's a lot of ups and downs. Death card just fell out. Scorpio energy. Could be dealing with one. Have it in your chart. Doesn't have to be. Maybe you're contemplating on whether or not something is over, something is not over. Has something changed? Has it not changed? Do you still have the time and energy for this? For some of you, it's not about a particular person, but maybe it's your own responsibilities, things you have in life. King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I feel like this is a very emotionless look at whatever this situation is. Kind of like, I need to get my emotions out of this and really just look at this from a logical perspective. What are the facts type of thing. You might be dealing with somebody who is more aloof. Let's see, what is this Temperance card? Cards feel jumpy. The Moon, Pisces energy. The Eight of Swords. The Seven of Cups. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So I feel like there's a little bit of fear here of what's going to happen, what someone really wants. Maybe there's even options and feeling confused about that. But with the Temperance card, this is really telling me that there's still this ounce of patience that you have to see what's going to happen next. What is this Tower? Why is that the challenge? Empress, Four of Wands, the Knight of Cups. This feels like a sense of growth and security, stability. There's love. You might have felt like this was taken from you, like this was a game for someone else, and this is what fell apart, and that's why it's the challenge. For others of you, this is something that you're craving, that you're wanting, and the challenge is that it hasn't appeared. Because the Tower card can represent a shock, a surprise, something happening all of a sudden. What is the Sun card? Why is the Sun card the Foundation? Three of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Star card. For some of you, this is about a healing from a third-party situation, from disappointments, from being in one place of feeling happy, content, and then all of a sudden feeling heartache, disappointment. Maybe about something that you want with the Star card, like wishes, aspirations. And like I said, Star card is also about healing. I feel like for you, you're actually on this path of getting to this destination of gaining clarity, what you really want. For some, it's about healing, because there's a lot of cards of healing. I don't know, this seems pretty basic or general, not basic. These cards are extremely jumpy. Something might not be over, Aries. Past might be coming back around. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here in the past? The Seven of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Swords. I don't know, to me, it seems like something in the past here was a bit of a struggle. Because it almost looks like avoiding certain things. Like, always trying to, you know what, let's just brush this under the rug. Let's just leave this over there, move on. And just investing in what's here, as opposed to taking care of the issue. For some of you, I also get the sense for some of you, you've ignored certain things just for the sake of, okay, let's just move on and move forward. For some of you, you've avoided your own intuition. Like holding on to something that didn't even need your energy. All right, let's move forward. What is this Page of Cups? Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords. So now we have the King and Queen of Swords both here. I think this Two of Swords and this Queen of Swords, strong Libra energy, which is 7th, right? It's 7th from you. The house of relationships, other people. I think you just want things to be better there. But you also don't want to be a fool. Because Wheel of Fortune is about good luck, right? And things moving. Two of Swords is being stuck at a stalemate. Could also be about ignoring. And then Queen of Swords is the bitter Betty. But she's also somebody who doesn't take any BS. She sees things very clearly. But she is open to hearing and to communicate. And then you have the Page of Cups, which is about communication, an apology, or a sweet message, or an expression of emotions. For some of you, it's wanting to express to somebody that you've lost communication with or have not communicated with for some time, vice versa. What is this Ten of Cups? The Hierophant, Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands. Oh. How are these cards clarifying the Ten of Cups? There seems to be some sort of ending or a detachment. What is this? There's either a lesson that you've learned in regards to relationships or about yourself, your own values, your morals, your beliefs. Something's made you suffer, but because of that, that propelled you forward to this Ten of Cups. For some of you, there could be some sort of relationship, walking away and then walking towards the Ten of Cups. What is this? Or maybe coming to an acceptance that something has ended, and that opens the door to the Ten of Cups. Others of you, I almost get the sense of some sort of relationship ending. Eight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Five of Cups. If it's not about an ending, it could even be a lesson learned from some sort of suffering that basically propels a new beginning. Someone might start to see things from a different perspective, feel a sense of regret, sadness. Others of you, if there is a new beginning, I don't know if this is necessarily a reconciliation, but if there is a new beginning, I feel like there might be different feelings now. Either because there's already a detachment, on your part. Well, it could go vice versa. Yeah, there's almost like, I don't trust this again. If we start this up again, I'm not going to be as emotionally invested. Ace of Cups, the Judgment, Five of Swords, the Lovers. Two of Wands, a decision. Five of Pentacles, lack, and the Hermit. Yeah. For some of you, it could be a new beginning, like just a new person in general, or maybe... I really feel like this is more love-related as opposed to career. It could be something family-related. As I say that, there's the Ten of Pentacles. Could be family-related or something that's long-term. I just saw the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Four of Swords, the Fool, the World. Four of Pentacles, King of Wands. I just feel like this is a keeping to oneself. Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands showing up? Why is the Ten of Wands here? Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, you felt like you had to carry something on your own. Others of you, you're just more heavily focused on your own well-being, your finances, your health, relying on yourself. Nine of Cups, Six of Swords, Knight of Swords. You could feel happier moving on, mentally at least. If you're dealing with an air sign, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, they could be coming forth. I don't know, Aries. Aries, to me, it seems like your focus is elsewhere, on your own stability, security. You have the Eight of Cups again, which is an emotional detachment. The Magician, the King of Pentacles, and the Lovers. For some of you, this whole detachment actually makes someone want to be more committal, want to provide the security and stability. But has certain actions, habits, whatever, has that ended? Because I feel like for you, this is what you're trying to push away. Like not wanting to deal with that. Let's take out the oracle cards over here. I tell myself all the time I should just do collective reads because the energies all seem to be the same in the monthly reads or mid-month or whatever. All right, 2 cards for Aries. 2 cards for Aries. Because you have the Ten of Cups as your outcome. So that to me seems like some sort of happiness, harmony between you and another. But I feel like on your part, you're more like, all right, great, but I'm gonna be over here for now. All right, you have the Sword and Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. And addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. There could be maybe a codependent energy, controlling. Maybe somebody is dealing with an addiction. What is this truth and clarity coming out? What is that? Maybe seeing things for what they are. So that could be a possibility. You did have the Queen of Swords. What is this truth and clarity for Aries? The Strength card, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, okay? 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 3 of Wands. The truth is that I feel like somebody is waiting on you, or vice versa. You might have taken a break from something. For some of you, I also want to say this might not be about a person. This might be you versus you. Or perhaps the universe is trying to give you something, but you're in the process of healing from something or taking a break from something. Maybe you're taking your time with something. Ships coming in. You don't want to fall asleep. You don't want to be asleep when something is coming in. Obviously, that's metaphorical. Hey, nature. Be your own force of nature. You're welcome. Being brave. I love it. You have the Emperor, the 8 of Cups, the 10 of Wands. Working focused. I mean, I feel like I'm just being repetitive at this point. There's something here that you might be working on that's tied to feeling a sense of security and stability. Could have to do with finances because of Pentacles, your own security and stability. For some of you, getting recognized for something. I also feel like if you are in a period of feeling down or feeling some sort of sadness, being like feeling productive, working on something, maybe even spending time with friends, family, can help with that. All right, you have the Judgment, 2 of Wands, 7 of Cups, the World. I almost feel like this is a final decision. Yeah, you're just so much more focused on your own stability. For some of you, a home environment. For some of you, there might be a move. There might be a move. For some of you, you don't want to move too far. Listen, there might be a past person that comes back around. I just feel like I'm just repeating everything the same. And I feel like the sword and rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. I feel like that's you. Did you see that? The card just flipped over. I'm glad this is resonating. I feel like this honor, protection, and power, that's you. Something has been made clear. And it could have even been that it was made clear already a while ago, but for whatever reason, now it just seems to hit different. Maybe you realize that there was some sort of codependency to something, or that something was blocking you or restraining you. And for some of you, understanding that you were doing this to yourself. Either way, 10 of Cups as your outcome. I already forgot the clarifying cards to that. But the 10 of Cups as your outcome, like I said, harmony, a union, an alliance for some. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this King of Cups. Slowly but surely, something is going to happen. Either, like I said, somebody coming back around, trying to give this time, trying to, you know, cross that bridge. Maybe trying to be more committed this time around. Others of you, this is you just investing on what makes you feel secure, on what brings growth, on what makes you feel abundant. And all because of seeing things differently now. Seeing things much more clearer. I can't shake the fact that things were seen clearly before, but something just seems like it's a little bit clearer now. So there's more of a focus on you. And you know what? Maybe that's what needs to happen right now. Maybe there's something much bigger than whatever situation you were dealing with before, and that needs more of your attention now. So let's say you're focused more on your health. I don't know, just an example. If you're focused more on your health and you're not so concerned with something else that you're seeing clearly, maybe it's the need to focus on your health. Because if you didn't, then maybe something in the future was going to happen. And kind of like the universe is giving you this opportunity to have that focus on that. Or maybe it's a work thing or a project or a hobby or your education for somewhere. Maybe you're just traveling. Saturn is in Aries, isn't it? And Saturn is the planet of discipline and focus and hard work. And Aries is the sign of taking action and doing things now. Saturn is hold on, be patient. Aries is like, let's go do it now. So if you're looking to discipline yourself with something, like you want to quit a bad habit, you want to break free from something, you want to start something, this is the perfect time now, because Aries, Saturn in Aries is having that discipline plus having that determination and motivation to stick through with something. So Aries, if it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Hey.